Hey, it's the Empire, Geobox Empire, Backshot Boxing. Now, my boy Jared Anderson, man. Man. Superstar American, Black American prospect slash contender. The guy has 10 wins, 10 KOs, man. He's been seen with Michael Hunter lately. And, man, he has a fight announced, it seems like. Right? This guy's name is Alexander Teslenko, right? The guy is actually from the Ukraine, but he resides in Quebec, Canada. And this is a really big deal, man. If you guys didn't know, with the downfall of Anthony Joshua, Ukrainian former undisputed cruiserweight champion, current unified heavyweight champion, Alexander Usyk, the Ukrainian Eastern European superstar fighter, there's a battle going on to see who's going to be fighting that guy. Anthony Joshua is going to rematch him very soon. But understand, if Alexander Usyk gets past him, which many people think, which I think as well, because he beat him so bad the first time, if Alexander Usyk gets past him, he's going to be fighting Tyson Fury next. Top Rank owns Tyson Fury. He fights under Tyson Fury in America. Tyson Fury is promoted by Bob Arum. So that's a Top Rank fighter. Jared Anderson is a Top Rank fighter as well, 10-0, 10 knockouts, and he is getting his gears ready for a Ukrainian style fighter by fighting his equal in Alexander Teslenko as far as prospect slash contender goes. Fighting certain people from certain regions of the world, they give you a problem to solve. And the problem is a certain fighting style. That being said, Jared Anderson is getting his feet wet by fighting this Ukrainian fighter and making an example out of him by stopping him like all of his other 10 opponents who stepped in the ring with him. Stopped them all, and he's trying to make an example out of Alexander Teslenko, right? That being said, man, I've seen Jared Anderson. We all know about the guy. He sparred Tyson Fury right before the Deontay Wilder trilogy. There's reports saying that Jared Anderson stopped Tyson Fury in sparring, and he has all the tools. It seems as though he has all the tools to become the next big thing. We just gotta see it demonstrated in the ring. Now, with all that being said, man, Jared Anderson, he seems like he has a bright future, because under Top Rank they got some hard hitters over there like F.A. Jabba, Frank Sanchez, and obviously the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. So they got they got Big Bay Miller over there too, I believe. I'm not too sure if he's still under Top Rank, but I know he had a fight under Top Rank and then he tested positive. That I haven't heard from him since, so I'm not too sure if someone bought his contract out or if he's still underneath him. But with all that being said, Jared Anderson has a bright future over there, because like I said earlier, there's some big names at his name. The F.A. Jabba, Frank Sanchez, Tyson Fury, all big names. That being said, it seems like more and more in boxing that these fighters are going cross promotion and getting these bigger fights. Alexander Usyk is not with Frank Warren, Eddie Hearn, right? He's not, or Queensberry Promotions and Frank Warren. He's not with any of those guys. Yet he got the fight with Anthony Joshua. So also as well, Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. Tyson Fury is with Top Rank and Frank Warren and Queensberry Promotion. Deontay Wilder is with the PBC. So it seems more and more that these bigger fights at the highest level are getting made, and this is good for boxing. So Jared Anderson, he could go cross, from one promoter to another as far as these big fights, mixing and matching these big dogs. So that's what I like to see. Bob Arum and Frank Warren seem cool enough to have their top dogs fight each other, and I would like Joy Joyce to fight someone like a Jared Anderson too. That would be a really big deal. There's no point of having one guy in Tyson Fury come to America, fight top American fighters, but there's no recorporation. We brought your guy over here from the UK to fight American fighters. Why won't you get my boy Jared Anderson to go over there and fight the UK fighters? So Jared Anderson, I think, would be that guy to make the bridge between both the countries, and to have a top American contender fight these top UK fighters, right? So that'd be a really big deal. They can mix max Jared Anderson with the top dogs over there. Maybe Joseph Parker, David Price if he wants to come out of retirement, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I can name all these top fighters all day. But yeah, man, I'm really excited that Jared Anderson's fighting a top Ukrainian fighter. It's a really good story to sell him being considered the next threat to Alexander Usyk. A young, great boxer who can move really well, who's really fast, who's really explosive. So all that being said, man, let me know how you guys feel about Alexander Teslenko. The guy has 17 wins, 13 knockouts. He only has 1 loss, and that's by knockout. But the guy's a solid fighter. And, this is that big boy division, heavyweight division. That being said, it only takes one punch. We only takes one punch, man. We've seen most of these heavyweight fighters get dropped at least once, right? Anthony Joshua dropped multiple times. Deontay Wilder dropped multiple times. Tyson Fury dropped by Steve Cunningham. I mean, the only person I haven't seen really hurt yet is Alexander Usyk, but he just got his feet wet in the division. So, and I've seen him get hit with clean punches, but he hasn't really fought a hard hitter yet. So we're gonna see what happens when he fights a hard hitter. Well, I guess he did fight Anthony Joshua, but when he got hit, he started moving around the ring. He didn't play bull versus bull. It was more like bull versus matador. He was going against Anthony Joshua, and he was really pitting on Anthony Joshua, but he didn't do that until later in the fight. In the beginning of the fight, he was playing his cards real smart. He got hit. He started walking around the ring, started moving around the ring really fast. Played real smart, really smart. But yeah, man, Jared Anderson fighting this Ukrainian fighter, trying to maybe it's Alexander Usyk 0.2, but this is a step in the right direction of getting used to that kind of style for that region for Jared Anderson. Let me know how you guys feel about it, though. Thought it'd be a big deal. Thought I'd talk about it for a little bit. Jared Anderson fighting Ukrainian fighters. This is obviously in preparation for a bigger, stronger, more elite Ukrainian fighter in Alexander Usyk. Let me know how you guys feel about it, though. Like, comment, subscribe. This is the Empire. GeoBox Empire. Peace.